Morning everybody, welcome back to another episode of Savanna Stay at Home Safaris. Myself, Greg, out this morning, Dan behind the camera there. Not sure what the day has got planned for us, so we're pretty much just going to head out. It's a lovely cloudy morning, quite warm actually compared to the previous mornings that we've been out because of all the clouds. So anyways, we'll see what happens. Be a good day. Stay tuned. There's a lovely little group of elephant bulls, about 4 or 5 of them, just in this little area. And this individual, if you've been watching the show, you'll actually recognize him. We've seen him a few times over the last several weeks. One his left tusk missing there. Just getting their morning feed in. In fact, elephants will spend a good 18 hours of their day just eating. So here's a perfect example of how resourceful or how elephants can find food, but also a great way to see the destructive nature of these elephants and the impact they have on the environment out here in the bush. There's a perfectly good apple leaf tree that is pushed over just to chomp on a few of the little roots there. He's going to have a slight little feed on the leaves up at the top there, and then he's going to carry on his way. So yes, it does help for the smaller browsers, kudus and impalas and that, to come through, and they'll probably also have a good feed on it. And yes, a whole ecosystem will be created afterwards. But a bit of a shame. Yeah, beautiful big apple leaf tree, pretty much finished now. Well, that was just beautiful. Always time spent with elephants is good time well spent. Lovely. Shall we carry on? Alright, so here we've got a nice little example of some processionary caterpillars. Usually, so nice and early in the morning, they're in a group like that. But usually we find them on the raisin bushes or the Gruyere family. And when they're moving from tree to tree, you'll often find them in a long line. And the little guy up at the front there releases a bit of silk, and the others kind of follow him. So almost, if you have a quick look at it, it almost looks like a snake. And the theory is that it's that kind of defense method to try and deter from being predated on. But when they get onto these gruias or these raisin bushes, they annihilate all the leaves pretty much all in one go. This is not a gruia, by the way. But also, what's interesting when they cocoon, they'll create one big bag of silk, and then inside that bag, each individual caterpillar will have his own little cocoon. So very often we find evidence of the bags, but quite a cool little thing to come across. A couple of spotted hyenas there, starting to get active as it starts cooling down later in the afternoon now. Hoping they might come down to the water and have a little drink for us. Well, there's something you don't see too often, a croc having a little feast there. Must be one of those little catfish that he's just caught. You can see what he's doing there, shoveling his snout through the mud, trying to pick up any catfish that might be lurking in the mud there for a little feast. So a small crocodile like this, or crocodiles in general, they pretty much grow up on catfish. If they're lucky, every now and again a little antelope or something like that, but mostly they feed on these catfish. They're a very common call out here in the bush from the black-headed oriole. Alright folks, well the cats didn't play games this afternoon unfortunately, but a lovely day nonetheless. Beautiful scene at the dam there with the hippos and the hyena and the little croc having a little chow. But yeah, all in all a nice day, so we're heading back towards the camp now and we'll catch you tomorrow. Stay safe, stay at home, and see you next time.